Nothing too special again, it's time for more Monster Strike cards. So let's begin. But first, cards from the last few days. We start off with a rare being Agriculture Goddess of the Illuminati Underworld, Persephone. Grade 1 AK Power and Skills. Auto Rearguard. At the end of the battle that this card boosts a rearguard, Soul Charge 1. And if the attack hits, Soul Charge 1. It's just a decent resource generating card, that's all it is. Next, a double rare, Taboo Ghost Setsuna. Grade 3, 9k Power. And its skills. Count Rearguard. This card can attack a back row unit. This will be relevant with its second skill because Auto Rearguard at the end of the battle that this unit attacks a rearguard, choose one of your opponent's rearguards that attack this turn and retire it. Basically anything it attacks, it gets retired. Unless they have some sort of resist or cannot be retired type ability. Pretty much nothing is safe when this card is attacking it. Next, a triple rare, Renowned Detective Sherlock Holmes. Grade 2, 10k Power and Skills. Auto Vanguard Rearguard. When this card attacks, cost Counterblast 1. Choose a grade between 0 to 3, and then your opponent chooses a card from their hand, reveal it. If the reveal card is the same grade, this card gets plus 5k Power. And if they did not reveal one with the same grade, this card gets plus 15k Power and 1 crit into the end of that battle. So it's another one of those guessing cards. Not really a fan of those, but whether if you get it right or wrong, you still get benefit. For in this case, you want to get it wrong most of the time. And then we go to a common, which I think is pretty decent. Goddess of the Moon, Reverend Tsukiyomi. Grade 1, AK Power and Skills. Act Rearguard. Cost Counterblast 1, rest this unit, choose a card from your drop zone, and call it to Rearguard. That isn't too bad, it lets you regenerate some resource. And then we go to another common, Solemn Repose, Requiem. Grade 1, 7k Power and Skills. Auto, when placed on Rearguard, if your opponent's Vanguard is grade 3 or greater, costs Counterblast 1, Soul Blast 1, look at top 7 card of the deck, choose a grade 3 from among them, and put it to your hand, and then of course shuffle your deck. This is very nice because in the current standard era, it's all about Persona riding, so this is just adds some extra consistency for Persona riding. Now the cost might be a little hefty, and if you don't get a grade 3, well you just minus, but consistency is consistency. Finally, another double rare, Fiendish Magical Girls Fujin and Regin. Grade 1, AK Power and Skills. Auto, when rode upon, obviously a Ride Line card, costs Counterblast 1, Soul Blast 1, search your deck for 2 copies of itself and call them in the same column as each other. And if you called at the end of the turn, put those units to your soul. Very nice, that lets you generate 1 extra attack and regenerates a soul. So overall, pretty nice. And then for the Tuesday stream, we got nothing too special. Here are the DSRs for the third Overdress booster set. And to the cards themselves, our first card being Legend of Restoration, Sakamoto Ryoma. Grade 3, 13 Power and Skills. Act Vanguard Rearguard once per turn, cost Counterblast 1. This unit has 10k Power until the end of the turn. If you Persona Ride this turn, cost Soul Blast 1. Choose 2 of your other units and it gets plus 10k Power until the end of the turn. So basically it's a power gaining unit. Not too bad. Next, one who spins the song Ono no Kamachi. Grade 2, 10k Power and Skills. Auto, when placed on Rearguard, if you Persona Ride this turn, choose one of your opponent's units and it gets minus 5k Power until the end of the turn. Second skill, Auto Rearguard. When this card attacks, if your opponent's Vanguard's power is less than its original power cost, Counterblast 1 into the end of the battle. When your opponent would call cards from their hand to the Guardian Circle, they must call 2 or more at the same time. It's a little slow. First skill supports the second one, which requires a Persona Ride, but we might get a Ride Line that will support this card, so this might still be relevant. Finally, Benevolent Goddess of the Universe, Benzitin. Grade 3, 30k Power and Skills. Auto Vanguard. When this card attacks, if you Persona Ride this turn, discard a card from your hand, your opponent cannot activate auto abilities of their cards until the end of that battle. Well, no PGs then, but the second skill, Auto Vanguard. When this card attack hits, all your front row rearguards gets plus 10k Power until the end of the turn. Attack hit for some power. Sure, it's on the Vanguard and you can put a booster and usually your opponent doesn't guard the Vanguard. So it can give some nice pressure, especially with its first skill being requiring to Persona Ride, which is usually late game, making it a little harder to guard. So I can only say this is an okay card, but without some extra power gaining, it doesn't really do much. So that's it for these reveals. What do you think about the Monster Strike cards? Honestly, nothing too special. I wish they actually just reveal these like their Ride Line cards based on archetype, so I have a better understanding of them, but they're so random that I don't really know what they're for. But anyway, that's it for this, and have a nice day.